Yet, the black man, the black woman will choose a white lawyer over a black lawyer. I'll choose a white doctor, despite the fact that that black doctor had to pass an MCAT just like that white doctor. That black doctor had to pass the medical boards just like that white doctor. That black doctor had to go through residency just like that white doctor. And if you didn't know, the man that developed the concept of blood conservation was a black man, Charles Drew. The man that performed the first open heart surgery was a black man. Ben Carson is a brilliant black doctor, neurosurgeon, one of the best there's ever been. So that black doctor is just as good as that white doctor. But I, a black man, want to go to the white doctor. It's conditioning. But once again, I'm not concerned with the masses. Building a black economy within the U.S. has to start with black businesses doing business with each other. We have to trust each other. If I have a company, let me get a black CPA. Do my books, nigga. Let me get a black lawyer. Represent me. If I need supplies, and there's a black man who has a company that provides those supplies, let me contract with him. Now, that black lawyer, that black CPA, that black supplier, I'm doing business with you. Now, you give me your best. Don't look at me and say, oh, he's a nigga. I could give him subpar. You give me better service than you would give a white customer. Because what that's going to do to me is going to make me feel, you know what? I can work with these niggas. And I'll be talking to a friend of mine who owns a company. They say, who handles your finances? Oh man, I got this nigga. He's good as shit. He's a CPA. Now you've built your business. Now that supplier has grown his business. That lawyer has grown his business. We start working with each other, not hating each other, not being jealous of each other. And we build together. The Asians do it. The Mexicans do it. The white people do it. We need to start doing it. We'll grow our businesses. The consumer market, we'll try and reach them. The problem with them, they have so much media feeding them on a constant basis. Facebook, Instagram. You're a clothing retailer. You don't have the marketing budget of Limited, of Gap. So you don't have the reach that they do. So target your marketing more effectively. Maintain your customer base. Deal with black suppliers. Focus on growing your customer base. Take a different approach to marketing. In Vietnam, the U.S. came in. We're big, we're strong, we got guns, we got missiles, we got fighter jets. The Vietnamese fucked them up. The Viet Cong fucked the U.S. up. Why? guerrilla warfare. The U.S. was used to conventional warfare. The Viet Cong said, we're going to hit you with something different. If the Gap, Target, all of these big boys are using a certain strategy to target your market, use a different strategy. Use a different strategy. Grow your market base. And when these black people come and shop with you, give them exceptional customer service. Every black person that walks into your store, treat them like gold. What's going to start happening? I shopped at your store. I'm talking to my friend. He wants to buy something that I bought. Where'd you get that shit? Down, man, you need to go down there. Them motherfuckers will treat you like shit. You need to go down there. Bam, 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 bam. You may not have the money of Gap, of Limited, but you have something special. Use it. Eventually, over time, black consumers start patronizing black businesses. Black businesses start doing business with each other. The rich black people, the athletes, the musicians, the movie stars, they sit back and say, hold up. I got 10 million. I got 5 houses. I got 20 cars. I still got 10 million. What am I going to do with it? They link up with some black boys, black girls up there on Wall Street. You know about investment banking. You know about venture capitalism. You know about managing a business. Let's form a VC. Let's form an investment bank. You now have all of these black businesses proliferating all over the country. Let's invest with them. Take them to the next level. Now you have black companies going public. NYSE, bop, bop, bop. NASDAQ, bop, bop, bop. Now you have black billionaires being born once a month. You've built up a solid capital base in the U.S. Now you're looking at Africa and the Caribbean and seeing what these Africans and Caribbeans in the U.S. and the West are doing back there. You're saying, hold up, let's get on. Now you start investing in Africa and the Caribbean. Within 10 years, I'll say that again. Within 10 years, the black demographic in this nation could be the wealthiest demographic. Within 10 years, all those nations comprising the Caribbean could be the leading economic region in the Americas. Within 10 years, Africa could be the world's #1 economic region. All despite the corruption that plagues Africa and the Caribbean. W.E.B. Du Bois, his book, Souls of Black Folk, spoke about the talented tenth that would uplift the untalented 90th. He focused on the wrong people. His idea was correct. His focus was on the wrong people. My vision is that out of the black world, a handful will rise. A handful whose eyes are open, whose minds are thinking. And this handful will make the right decisions in the right ways to acquire, funnel, distribute, and deploy resources in the most effective manner. This handful will bring about the initial growth of the black global economy. There'll be a second tier, a larger group, who once they see what has been seeded, their eyes too shall open, and their minds shall awaken. And they will join with this handful. And between the initial and the secondary, you will now have that cadre of individuals who will lay the groundwork and spur the growth, explosion, development, and establishment of the black global economy. Once that global economy has been established, the black people shall be economically liberated. Once black people attain economic freedom, we will no longer be oppressed anywhere on this planet. To date, I've covered wealth, I've covered economics. As stated prior, I am a black revolutionary. My one and only goal and objective in life is to see my motherfucking people on top. Once upon a time, we were on top. We fell asleep and we fell to the bottom. Once again, I know and I believe that once again, that great sleeping giant, which is so confused and so fucked up right now, that great sleeping giant called the black race will once again awaken. And when it does, damn my niggas, when you motherfucking niggas wake up and get off all this fucking bullshit that you're on, all this stunting shit, all this entitled shit, will you niggas stop thinking that you little pieces of shit? Will you niggas stop thinking that all these other races are better than you? Will you niggas stop being victims? Will you niggas stop fucking up? When you niggas wake up? When you niggas learn your history and know where you came from? Know what the fuck you're capable of? when you niggas open your fucking eyes. It will blow your fucking minds. And when you niggas open your eyes and you start acting in a manner that is productive for your future and your children's future, and you stop hating on each other and stop seeing each other as the enemy and start seeing each other as a partner to build shit with, and stop worrying about comparing to the next nigga, and focus on learning from that next nigga. If that nigga can do some shit better than me, shit that I'd like to do, what can I learn from that nigga? Fuck hating on that nigga. What can I learn from that nigga? If I see a nigga that's a doctor and he's making money, how the fuck he got there? He went to med school. He went to undergrad. Well, fuck it, nigga. I want to get there. Let me do the same thing. Instead of hating on that nigga, let me use that nigga as motivation, as inspiration. And let me stand out in that corner where I know that nigga drive by. So every time I see that nigga drive by in his nice car, I look at it and I say, one day, nigga, one day, I'ma get there. Now I'm not hating on that nigga. Now that nigga's success is my motivation. When you niggas wake up and open your fucking eyes and start working together, no motherfucking white man, no motherfucking Mexican, no motherfucking Asian will be able to stop the black race. We ran this motherfucker. We built this shit. We were the first scientists, the first doctors, the first military commanders, the first civilizations. Us, me, you, nigga. We forgot. Wake up, nigga. Wake up. It's time. The next videos, I'll dig deeper, looking at culture, looking at religion. All of this designed to bring forth the end state, the rise of the great black race on this motherfucking planet. Once again, thank you for tuning in. God bless and good night.